Well, today, the widow of a murdered man is sitting in a jail cell, knowing that she is not going anywhere for a while. A judge said a cell is the only place to put Kelly Schiano to ensure the safety of the community. Unless she pleads guilty, she will stand trial for plotting to kill her husband. Now, the state attorney has not yet decided if she'll ask for the death penalty. So does this sound familiar to you? The Charlotte County case is eerily similar to that of Mark Sievers, who ordered the death of his wife. Week News anchor Justin Case covered both cases and explains how history appears to be repeating itself.
Her husband did not beat her to death with a hammer, but Mark Sievers did arrange her murder.
Mr. Wright, who killed Dr. Teresa Sievers?
I did, Jimmy Rogers.
Curtis Wayne Wright was Sievers' best friend who flipped on him at trial, and his testimony critical in Sievers' conviction. Fast forward about 4 years.
Ms. Schiano put into play a set of facts that resulted in the cold-blooded murder of her husband by a third party.
The woman you see here is Kelly Schiano, now behind bars, accused of orchestrating her husband Mario's murder.
Ms. Schiano has confessed to her involvement in the crime.
Sievers asked his neighbor to check on his wife Teresa after he knew she was already dead. Deputies say Schiano did the same thing, only she asked a landscaper. They found Mario and a second man shot to death.
A worker in the area who was asked to check the residence after Kelly Schiano described to him that she had heard gunshots.
Here's the 911 call when that man found Mario and the second guy, Anthony Gagliotti, shot to death. Prosecutors say Gagliotti was not supposed to get hurt, but was in the wrong place at the wrong time when the planned murder was carried out.
2 people have been shot?
Yes.
And you found them inside the house?
Yeah, I went in and saw them, and I come right back out. Oh, my God.
The similarities don't stop there. Both cases involve killers from out of Southwest Florida. Sievers brought in his wife's killers from Missouri. We don't know who shot and killed Schiano's husband, but prosecutors say the killer traveled here and say Kelly threw investigators off the killer's trail to give them time to get away.
Had she disclosed the name of the killer to law enforcement on the 24th, the killer would be before the court right now.
All the sheriff would confirm is the investigation led detectives out of state.
It took us outside the state of Florida, so there are a lot of moving parts to this.
It's very similar to the Sievers trial, where you see this going out of state and coming back and arresting 2 people that may not have been actively involved, but in a conspiracy involved.
Tragically, both cases also involve children. Mark and Teresa Sievers had 2 daughters. Kelly and Mario Schiano also have 2 daughters. We could see their oldest daughter visibly upset near the scene the day she learned of her father's murder. Oh, and the prosecutor in the Sievers trial, Hamid Hunter, he's also the prosecutor on the Schiano case. Legal expert Scott Goldberg is not involved in this case, but Wink News has relied on his insight into both cases over the years. I asked him about one significant difference: the timing of the arrests. Slow for Sievers, fast for Schiano.
That just goes to the experience of the prosecutors in the 20th Judicial Circuit, that they want to make sure that they have everything. And if they did it on that case, they're also doing it on this case. And they must feel very confident that they have enough information to already arrest the co-conspirators and, charge them with a premeditated first-degree murder.
Justin Case, Wink News.
Now, Goldberg believes Schiano and the man arrested along with her, Everett Harper, could face a death penalty, just like Sievers. Harper worked for and was a friend of Mario Schiano. A judge ordered both Schiano and Harper be held without bond until trial. No idea, though, when that might be.